Okay, everybody, hold on one second. Let me fix my camera. It's Friday, and so I wanted to do two things on this particular video. Number one, why is my camera not showing me very well? I don't know why. I want to show, hold on. Okay, everybody, I'm going to do this video for you guys. Now, I need you to listen all the way through the end because there's two things I'm going to discuss with you. One is going to be a teachable moment to teach you, to help you to become a better trader. But first of all, I want to show you some live trades. This is today. It's being recorded. Today is May the 3rd, 2019, and today was NFP this morning. So I kind of want to show you a trade that I took using my now later strategy that I talked to you guys about. As you can see, triple arrows came in. I'm currently up 40 pips and this thing is still dropping. Also, I wanted to show you another trade that I took, which was the GBP JPY. Look at there. You clearly see it on screen. Triple arrows right here. Took my trade. Boom. Okay. So these are live trades in front of you. It's happening as we speak. NFP is already over, but you can see the GBP JPY. You can see the M15 right here. And again, I want to go back to the USD Swiss, and I actually even sent this out to the team. I sent this out to the team and I told them, hey, this is the one, let's pop on in it. And, you know, if you had several standards on this, it's easy to say you made a pretty good living today just off of this one trade, okay? So anyway, let me kind of get away from just talking about the charts and stuff like that. So let me throw up an arbitrary thing that I never trade so we can just stay focused. Let me find something ugly so that you guys can just pay attention to me at this point, okay? Look at that, triple arrows. We'll leave it there. All right. So here's the point. Here's the point. There's something I want to teach you guys that a lot of times you don't get from a lot of people, including your mentors. You have to understand what's causing you to win or lose your trades. Okay. What's causing to win and lose your trades oftentimes is not the fact that your setups and your systems and all this stuff, including ours, it's not good. What happens is, and this is where traders are making a big mistake, is that sometimes you're over trading with too many pairs, okay? Too many pairs with the same currency involved. So in other words, if you're trading, for an example, the USD, okay, let's say the USD Swiss, like I just showed you, okay? If you're trading the USD Swiss, you don't need to be in the Euro USD. You don't need to be in the GBP USD. Because here's the problem. Just like today was NFP. Let's just say, for an example, that the NFP news came out and it went against you, okay? The problem is you're now in the Euro USD, you're in the GBP USD, and you're in the USD Swiss, all at the same time. What's the commonality? All of them have USD attached. If all of them have USD attached, what is the problem? The problem is that news is going to hit all of your trades at the same time because all of them have the same exact currency involved. So it is not wise to jump into multiple pairs that shares the same exact currency. What's going to happen is that either every once in a while you may look up and you be all thrilled, but if you make that a pattern on how you're trading over time, it's going to eat your account alive. And you're going to find yourself constantly in a perpetual state of being at break even, meaning sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You can't create an income off of it. Or, like most traders, you're going to find yourself at a loss and you're constantly blowing your account. Because one of the other things that traders never really pay attention to, and I preach this so strong to my team, yes, I don't care how perfect the setup is. Do your due diligence. Do your due diligence. Know what news events is coming out. Because it doesn't matter about your setup sometimes if news pops off against you. Okay? Sometimes it'll work exactly in your favor, but sometimes it will not. So it would behoove you as a professional trader, okay, or better yet, a professional investor in the Forex market, to do your due diligence before you jump into a trade. Most people who are buying systems and indicators and all these different things, guess what? You buy these systems and then you still losing money because of one big thing. Well, two. Number one, you didn't check the news before you jumped into the trade. Didn't you know that interest rate news are coming out on this pair? Didn't you know NFP was coming out? Didn't you know that this and that was happening? There may be a presidential election coming up on that currency in that country. Come on now. And here you go jumping in with your anxious self, ready to get a good trade in, and it keeps going against you because you didn't do your due diligence and nobody's telling you this, loved one. No one's telling you this. Number two, you see a setup, and oftentimes this is going to happen on the GBP pairs like many others. You see a good setup on GBP, JPY. But then you also see one on AUD JPY. But then you see one on Euro JPY. And so you jump in all of them. And then JPY has a big news announcement that went the other way. And you lost on every single one of them. Now you blew your account and you're pissed. You're pissed. When the wisest thing to do is to have not traded in so many of the same exact currency pairs. These two common mistakes are so common it's just beyond ridiculous. And nobody really talks about it. It's one of those, shh, we don't talk about that kind of stuff. Yet, meanwhile, people are blowing their accounts left and right. Because here's the deal. One of the things in my personal opinion that I think you really need, okay? And I may not be a good fit for you, and that's no big deal. I'm doing free videos anyway, so it doesn't matter to me, right? I'm just here as a fellow trader, helping my fellow traders around the world to become better traders. But the truth is, one of the things you need is somebody who's going to coach you on these little details that you're kind of missing. You can have the right setup in the wrong environment. And it's nothing worse than having the right setup in the wrong environment. What you want is a good setup in a good environment. So I'm trying to help you guys get the comprehension of don't just look on your charts for some lines, trend lines, reverse patterns, and all these different things. You have to dig a little bit deeper. Now, the good news is when you're digging deeper, these things are simple. It takes me moments, literally for me to trade per day. It takes me about maybe 10 to 15 minutes tops to do my trading. And then I'm done for the whole day. I'm good. I walk away and I may come back and glance, like for an example, this trade right here, honest to goodness, I lie not, took it yesterday. I took this one yesterday. You can see the line right here. Here was my entry. So if this is the 15-minute candle, well, not yesterday. I took it earlier today. Y'all get what I'm saying. I'm tired. But the point is I took it way earlier. So each one of these candles is 15 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? Right about there, 11, 12. Right on this candle about here is where I entered, okay? So that's 12 candles. So you ask me, if you multiply 12 candles by 15 minutes, how many hours ago was that when I entered this trade? And then I walked away and lo and behold, here I am. It's worked out and it's live in front of you, right in front of your eyes, okay? Okay, so I took this hours ago and then I leave and go do other things, right? Because I did my due diligence, I placed my trade, placed my stop loss, did my homework, walked away and let the chips fall where they may. And, you know, got blessed with another good trade today. A couple of good trades, several. I actually posted others in the actual trade Facebook page and Instagram page. Okay, I had other trades too. They worked out beautifully, made some good pips, period, across the board. So my point is that I just wanted to give you 2 points and I'll close it out and have you guys enjoy your Friday. Number one, you must check for news events before you enter a trade. I know a lot of these indicators you're buying, they never mention that, but that's very important because news can spike in any direction sometimes and wipe you out. And your indicator system has nothing to do with that. Okay. Number two, stop over leveraging your account. And what I mean by that, of course, in the prior videos, I talked about emotional over leveraging. I also talked about financial over leveraging. But this third one is your currency pair over leveraging. You're in too many pairs of the same kind. And therefore, if a news event or something happens and that currency goes the wrong way, you're in 3 and 4 of them at the same time, and you can clearly see why you keep getting wiped out. Now, if you want to know which the best one to trade, then you need to join our team, and I'll teach you and coach you on that, because we do offer now a live trading room where we meet 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Time, depending on it. Sometimes if the markets are not moving much, then we may cut it a little short, but at least 3 days a week, you have access to me and I have access to you, where we talk as a group and discuss trades, look at stuff, and we just have a good time in there. And so you're not only getting a trading system, but you're getting a mentor to help you 3 days a week. And in addition to that, there's some powerful announcements that's going to be happening for my group next week. I can't say it to you guys, but for my group, they're going to be thrilled and doing backflips. It gets better and better and better with Super Easy Forex. So anyway, if you want to join the team, you want a mentor and a good trading system, come on, we'll love to have you. Our website is supereasyforex.com. supereasyforex.com. Okay. And just sign up there and you'll be set for the weekend. Get everything set up over the weekend. How it is, because a lot of people ask me, well, what do I do? Okay, you just go to the website, click on the join button, go through the payment process. Once you go through the payment process, as you're going through that, you'll be able to create your username and password. Once you go through the payment process and you purchase the system, just log right back in with the username and password that you created, and you'll be able to get started with the 5 simple steps that we have in there, and you'll be good to go for next week, and you'll be ready to rock and roll with some positive trading. Okay, so I'm out of here. I'm enjoying my Friday. You guys have a beautiful weekend, and we'll talk next week. I'll see you on the team inside. Okay, have a beautiful day. Thank you. Bye.